Hey guys, it's Lindsay here. I am going to be talking about a nutritional thing today. And today, nutrition has to do with apple cider vinegar. And I will be covering the pros and cons of apple cider vinegar. Hey, I'm Lindsay. I am a stay-at-home wife, homeschooling mom of 2, a mom to twins stillborn, and a miscarriage, a personal trainer, gardener, and nutrition coach. I am out to help you feel healthy and get healthy enough to tackle the rest of your world. All right, so apple cider vinegar is great you do not want to have more than 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar a day. And you always want to make sure you dilute it with either putting it in a drink or putting it in water or something in that concept. So I'm going to cover the pros and cons, and you will see that most of the cons has to do with if you do not dilute it, this is what can happen. So here I go. In a 2006 study featured in the journal Medscape, General Medicine, drinking apple cider vinegar straight, not diluted, can cause damage to the lining of your esophagus as well as your tooth enamel. And the reason for that, guys, is apple cider vinegar is a very high acid substance. So you always want to make sure you dilute it. And a second con, undiluted apple cider vinegar to a gastroparesis, which is a stomach issue for a lot of people that has diabetes. It can cause acid production, which puts stress on the body and systems. Again, that's if you don't dilute it. Too much, so if you're going over the 3 tablespoons, I say never go over 3 tablespoons. I only do 2 tablespoons a day, max. So if you go over 3 tablespoons, too much can decrease potassium to hazardous levels, may interact with some meds that are diuretics, laxatives, diabetes medicine, and heart disease medicines. Also, if you take any medicine that lowers your potassium, having apple cider vinegar with it can reduce your potassium. That's including insulin, diuretics like furosemide or chlorothiazide, and I'm not going to say them correctly. I don't do medicine, so saying all these is like off my levels. So you just want to be cautious about having apple cider with certain medicines. Let's go to the pros, because I think the pros outweigh the cons in a heartbeat. I do make sure I have some kind of apple cider vinegar every single day. So pros here, helps controls your appetite. So if you have cravings at certain times of the day, having apple cider vinegar at that time kind of helps curb that appetite. I normally do it in the morning, and it tries to push me close to 11 o'clock to be able to not have to want to eat all day. I actually just put it in another smoothie this afternoon, so I'm trying to curb my 4 o'clock cravings. The most helpful aspect of apple cider vinegar can be traced back to the mother, a cloudy formation in the liquid that's jam-packed with beneficial bacteria such as a probiotic. Okay, so I'm going to show you this. If you look in there, you cannot see my face. That cloudiness, and sometimes you can, like, if I tilt it, see the little, sometimes you can see like the little scum thing right there. Sometimes the whole bottom's like covered in it, and I've shaken it a few times already. That's why you want to make sure you shake it before you use it. That substance is called a mother, and you want that. You want that cloudiness to it. Researchers at the School of Nutrition and Health Promotion at the Arizona School University says a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar within 8 ounces of water before eating lowers blood glucose levels. Now again, do not go over 3 tablespoons, but if you have it before your breakfast, before your lunch, and before your dinner, or at least maybe before your dinner, it can lower. But I do it my breakfast and like an afternoon snack, so that kind of regulates me throughout the day. It is rich in source of polyphenols. Polyphenols is an antioxidant. Polyphenols antioxidants occurs naturally in the vinegars due to in any vinegar due to formation process. It has been linked to decreasing free radical exposure and reducing the overall risk of diseases. And no more than 1 to 2 tablespoons, no more than 3 tablespoons a day. Too much can decrease the potassium to hazardous levels. Things that it can do for you. It flushes out harmful toxins from the liver that hinders its normal function. Okay, so it helps strengthen the hair and improve the luster of it. It's going to help the scalp pH levels of it. It helps relieve bloating, cramps, and irritability caused by your periods. Anything that comes from a bacterial or viral or fungal origin can be treated with apple cider vinegar. Includes allergies, acne, joint pain, sore throat, candida. Sorry, I said that wrong. Candida, sinus infection, ear infection, rashes, digestion, and stomach ulcers. They also say that it has a form of antibiotic inside of it. So, with all this information, I want to make sure that I was clear that too much is bad. Like I will always say on food, too much is not good. But a little bit each day can make something good. Okay? So, apple cider vinegar is one of my go-to for, at least once a day, if not twice a day, depends on my mood and what I'm going through at the time, and maybe also how much I'm feeling bloated and not feeling good. I will actually take sometimes too, and that does me good. So I hope this little blurb of information on apple cider vinegar will help you in the long run of knowing if you want to take it or not. Now, some people, I make me a smoothie every morning, and this is an afternoon snack for me today. And every time I make a smoothie, I put my apple cider vinegar in it. It's going to dilute it. It's going to, not have a straight shot of apple cider vinegar. Some people will put it in lemon and water. Some people will put it in their tea. So, apple cider vinegar is really good in my opinion, but you have to watch how you have it. Thank you for joining me with this video. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you really enjoy what you have learned here, make sure you subscribe so that you can get more information as I keep posting. Also, if you want to work with me, click the website down below. Make sure I say the right thing here. Website down below. And I hope everybody has a great week.